Have you ever wondered what separates a fleeting moment of connection from one that lingers in her heart and soul for a lifetime? Intimacy isn't just about physicality. It's an art, a journey, and an ever-evolving expression of love and devotion. In this video, we're diving deep into the subtleties of creating unforgettable intimacy, the kind that leaves her feeling cherished, adored, and deeply connected to you. You'll discover why anticipation is a powerful prelude to passion, how the power of touch can transcend the physical to create emotional harmony, and the secret to reading her body's cues like an unspoken language of desire. We'll also explore the significance of timing, sensitivity, and the environment in crafting a sanctuary where love and trust flourish. But that's not all. Stick around, and you'll learn why continuous improvement and adaptability are the keys to mastering intimacy, why the little things, like lingering eye contact or a soft whisper, matter, and how vulnerability can transform ordinary encounters into profound, lasting memories. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to not only satisfy her, but also strengthen the emotional and spiritual bond that forms the foundation of extraordinary intimacy. So, are you ready to elevate your connection and create a love story that lasts? Watch until the very end because this journey of discovery is one you won't want to miss. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. Let's begin with a truth as old as time itself. It's the thought that counts. But when we talk about intimate satisfaction, this adage takes on a whole new dimension of meaning. It's not just about a fleeting gesture or a half-hearted effort. It's about the depth of intent. A woman doesn't just sense when her partner is going through the motions. She feels it deeply. She knows the difference between a mechanical touch and the kind of touch that says, "I see you, I desire you, I honor you." True intimacy is about more than physical connection. It's about creating an emotional symphony, one that resonates in her heart, her mind, and her soul. She wants to feel craved, cherished, and adored in ways that go far beyond the surface. And it all starts with the art of anticipation, a sacred and often overlooked prelude to passion. Think of it like composing a masterpiece. The crescendo doesn't come at the start. No, you begin with a tender melody, a delicate interplay of notes, building tension and excitement with every touch, every glance, every word. Each moment is a brushstroke, painting a vivid portrait of your desire for her. Your hands don't just graze her skin, they linger, exploring with reverence. Your eyes don't merely look at her, they speak volumes, conveying a hunger that words alone could never capture. Your lips don't rush to claim, they hover, tease, and promise, leaving her breathless with the anticipation of what's to come. Patience becomes your greatest ally. Time slows down, and in those moments, you let her feel the full weight of your attention. It's in the way your whispers brush against her ear, sending shivers down her spine. It's in the way you pause, letting the space between action and fulfillment amplify the yearning between you. Every kiss, every touch, every sigh is a note in a song of longing and devotion, drawing her closer to you, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. By the time your mouth finally finds hers, or trails its way to places she's been aching for you to explore, she's not just ready, she's waiting with every fiber of her being. Her heart races, her mind surrenders, and her soul opens up to meet yours. Because this isn't just about pleasure, it's about connection. It's about making her feel wanted, desired, and cherished in a way that lingers long after the moment has passed. And in doing so, you create a bond that transcends the physical and becomes something truly unforgettable. The power of touch, creating a symphony of sensation. When it comes to truly pleasing a woman, especially in the realm of oral intimacy, it's not just about what you do, it's about how you do it. Every motion, every touch, every breath should be deliberate, infused with intent and reverence. Your fingers, your hands, your lips, your tongue. Each is an instrument in a symphony of sensation, working in harmony to create an experience that transcends mere physical pleasure. The power of touch, when wielded with care and devotion, can unlock levels of intimacy that leave a lasting imprint on her heart and soul. Never underestimate the power of a delicate, purposeful touch. Begin with the lightest of strokes, as if your fingers are tracing poetry onto her skin. Let your caresses whisper promises of what's to come, building a connection that allows her to let go of the world outside and surrender to the moment. This is not a time to rush. Rather, it's an invitation to slow down, to be present, and to create a sanctuary where she can fully relax and immerse herself in the experience. As you begin, resist the urge to dive in too quickly. Confidence is important, but patience is what sets the stage for true intimacy. Like a painter with a blank canvas, start with broad, soft strokes before adding layers of detail and intensity. Let the rhythm of your movements be steady and assured, a reminder that this isn't about racing to the finish line. It's about the journey, every moment, every sensation, every sigh of pleasure, a step on a shared path of connection. Engage with her, not just with your body but with your mind and heart. This is a dialogue, not a monologue. Observe her reactions, the quickening of her breath, the way her body subtly arches toward you, the gentle tremors that ripple across her skin. Women are deeply emotional beings, but their responses are often nuanced, a language spoken in whispers rather than shouts. Pay attention. Listen with your eyes, your ears, your touch. When her body leans into your rhythm or her breathing changes, you'll know you're speaking the language of her pleasure. Patience and observation are your greatest allies. Every movement should build on the last, creating a crescendo of sensation that leaves her yearning for more. This is about more than physical satisfaction. It's about crafting an experience that makes her feel truly seen, heard, and cherished. By tuning into her body's cues, you can create a space where she feels safe, adored, and deeply connected, not just to you but to herself. Remember, the power of touch isn't in its strength but in its intent. When every stroke, kiss, and caress is filled with purpose and devotion, you elevate the act from something fleeting to something unforgettable. You transform a simple moment into an act of love and connection that resonates far beyond the physical, creating a bond that lingers in her heart long after the moment has passed. Rhythm and technique, the art of harmonizing pleasure. When it comes to creating unforgettable intimate satisfaction, rhythm is your secret weapon. It's not just about knowing the right moves, it's about syncing your actions seamlessly with her body's natural cadence. Think of it as a dance, one where you're not leading but responding, adjusting, and flowing with her every signal. Feel the rise and fall of her breath, the subtle arch of her back, the shiver that runs through her when you've found the right touch. This is about creating a connection where your rhythm becomes hers, and hers becomes yours. Too fast, and the sensations can overwhelm, breaking the magic of the moment. Too slow, and frustration can creep in, leaving her longing for more without reaching fulfillment. The key is to find that perfect balance, to match your movements to the tempo of her reactions until the two of you are in perfect harmony. If you are still watching this video, and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Now, let's delve into technique, the artistry of your approach. There's no universal formula, no one-size-fits-all answer, because every woman is unique in her desires and responses. But there are guiding principles that can elevate your efforts from good to extraordinary. Consistency and sensitivity are your allies here. Every touch, every motion, every kiss should carry intention and focus. The tongue becomes your most versatile tool, and the way you use it can transform the experience into one of pure ecstasy. But take heed, moderation is essential. Being too aggressive risks overwhelming her, while being too passive might fail to evoke the passion she craves. The magic lies in balance, alternating between gentle, deliberate caresses and more assertive, confident strokes. Pay close attention to her body's cues. They are your roadmap. A sharp intake of breath, a soft moan, the way her hands move instinctively to pull you closer. These are the signs that you're on the right track. Adjust your movements in response to her signals, fine-tuning your rhythm and pressure to suit her unique needs. Think of this as a dynamic conversation, where her reactions are her way of guiding you, showing you what she loves and where she wants you to linger. Consistency is another crucial element. Sudden changes in pace or intensity can disrupt the moment, so aim to build a steady rhythm, one that ebbs and flows naturally, like waves crashing gently against the shore. Let your movements tell a story, one that crescendos slowly, leading her to the edge of bliss and then pulling her back just enough to heighten the anticipation. Above all, remember that this isn't just about technique or mechanics, it's about presence. Be fully there with her, both physically and emotionally. Let her feel your devotion, your focus, your desire to bring her pleasure in ways that make her feel cherished and valued. When you approach with patience, attentiveness, and care, you create not just an intimate experience but a shared journey, one that leaves her feeling seen, loved, and deeply connected to you. In that moment, rhythm and technique become the language of love, a symphony of touch and tenderness that lingers long after the night is over. Timing and sensitivity, the dance of building pleasure. When it comes to creating an experience that lingers in her memory, timing is everything. Many make the mistake of rushing in, opting for a quick and forceful approach, but true pleasure lies in the art of patience. Women often respond to slow, deliberate motions that gradually build a crescendo of sensation, a slow burn that ignites her desire, allowing the flames to grow naturally and intensely. Think of it as tending to a delicate fire. There's no need to rush or overwhelm. Let the heat build until it fully catches, engulfing her in a wave of passion that's impossible to ignore. Every woman's body is as unique as her soul, and what works for one may not resonate with another. This is not about following a preset formula, but about tuning in to her individual needs, desires, and reactions. While certain areas may be universally sensitive, such as her neck, inner thighs, or lower abdomen, the real art lies in how you approach these zones. Treat her body not as a checklist of actions, but as a treasure chest waiting to be unlocked. Each touch, each kiss, each motion should carry the reverence of discovering something truly priceless. Begin with care. Don't treat her body like a light switch, expecting immediate reactions or instant gratification. Instead, think of it as an intricate map you're exploring with curiosity and devotion. Use your lips to press gentle, lingering kisses that convey your passion. Let your tongue trace paths that tease and entice, leaving her craving more. Allow your hands to roam, their warmth and weight grounding her in the moment. Let every motion speak of your intent to cherish and honor her. Sensitivity is key, both to her body and her responses. Pay attention to the subtle cues she gives you, the changes in her breathing, the way her body shifts closer to you, the soft sounds of pleasure she can't hold back. These are your guideposts, leading you deeper into the experience. When you sense her body responding, lean into those moments. Adjust your timing and pressure to match her rhythm, letting her reactions shape the experience as much as your actions. And remember, this isn't just about the physical. It's about the emotional connection, the trust, and the vulnerability she shares with you in these intimate moments. When you approach her with timing, sensitivity, and a genuine desire to please, you create more than pleasure. You create an unforgettable bond that lingers long after the moment fades. You show her that she's not just desired but treasured, and that kind of connection is the ultimate expression of love and intimacy. Communication and connection, the silent language of desire. Nonverbal communication is your most powerful ally in moments of intimacy. Her body speaks a language all its own, one that you must learn to read with sensitivity and care. Notice the way she moves, the rhythm of her breath, the soft gasps and quiet moans that escape her lips. Each sound and motion is a whisper of what she needs and desires. If she shifts, pauses, or pulls away, don't see it as a rejection but as an invitation to adjust. Sometimes, it's as simple as changing the angle, lightening your touch, or slowing your pace. Respond with finesse, adapting seamlessly to her cues, and you'll create an unspoken dialogue that brings you closer together. Eye contact is another layer of this connection, one that adds depth and intimacy. When your gaze meets hers, you're saying without words, "I see you, I desire you, I cherish you. During moments of intensity, don't be afraid to lock eyes. It's a gesture that speaks volumes, conveying passion, comfort, and an unbreakable bond. Your eyes can say what words never could, that you're fully present, fully invested in her pleasure, and fully captivated by her. Building confidence and trust, the key to her heart. Intimacy often brings vulnerability, even for women who deeply enjoy it. Thoughts about appearance, insecurities, or how they're perceived can create barriers to fully letting go. Your role isn't just about physical pleasure, it's about creating a space where she feels safe, adored, and free to be herself. Validation is your greatest tool. Compliment her without hesitation. Tell her how beautiful she looks, how much you appreciate her body, and how grateful you are for her presence. Your words can dismantle insecurities, replacing them with confidence and comfort. Trust is the foundation of true intimacy. When she feels secure with you, emotionally and physically, she can relax, surrender, and immerse herself in the moment. And trust grows in the little things. The way you touch her with care, the way you pause to ask if she's comfortable, the way you show her that her pleasure and happiness are your priority. Variety is another secret to building excitement. Don't settle into one rhythm or motion for too long. Alternate between light kisses, firm strokes, and soft caresses, keeping her guessing and engaged. Introduce surprises, a playful nip, a gentle whisper, a sudden change in pace. Women love anticipation and spontaneity, especially in the bedroom. It's not just about the physical sensations, but the thrill of discovering what's next. The grand finale and the importance of aftercare. As she nears the edge, resist the temptation to rush the finale. Build slowly and steadily, letting her experience every step of the journey. The crescendo of her release is worth the wait, a shared triumph that brings you closer. When she lets go, stay with her. Don't pull away. Embrace the moment and celebrate her pleasure with her. Let her feel that her vulnerability, her joy, and her connection to you are deeply valued. But the experience doesn't end there. Aftercare is an essential part of intimacy, a way to reinforce the connection you've just built. Hold her close, offer gentle kisses, and let her bask in the warmth of your presence. Whether she wants to cuddle, talk, or simply rest in silence, be there for her. Respect her emotional state and respond to her needs. These quiet moments after intimacy are just as important as the act itself. They convey care, commitment, and a deep understanding of her emotional and physical well-being. By tending to her with love and patience, you create a bond that extends beyond the bedroom, a connection that lingers in her heart and strengthens your relationship in ways that words alone never could. The mental aspect. Crafting a sanctuary of trust and desire. Oral satisfaction transcends the physical. It's an intimate journey into the mind and soul. It's an invitation for her to escape the pressures of the world, release her insecurities, and fully immerse herself in the moment. This requires more than just skill. It demands your full presence. Tune into her body's rhythms, her unspoken desires, and her emotional state. It's about creating a sacred space where she feels seen, valued, and utterly free to be herself. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Confidence plays a pivotal role in this experience. Believe wholeheartedly in your ability to bring her joy and pleasure. Your assurance in yourself will reflect in your actions, providing her with a sense of security and allowing her to trust you completely. Pay attention to the details of the atmosphere you create. Soft lighting, comfortable surroundings, and a touch of music or scent can transform the setting into a haven of intimacy. This is about more than just physical satisfaction. It's about making her feel cherished, adored, and profoundly appreciated. The journey of giving, a path to deeper connection. Every woman is unique, a world of her own desires, preferences, and needs. What ignites passion in one may not stir another. The art of giving is about embracing this diversity with an open heart and a curious mind. It's a journey of exploration, one that requires patience, adaptability, and a willingness to learn. This isn't a one-time act but an evolving dance, where each step deepens the connection and builds trust. Take your time. There's no rush in crafting something extraordinary. Every caress, every kiss, every whispered word adds to the symphony of sensations you're creating together. Experiment with care and attentiveness, discovering what brings her the most pleasure. Pay close attention to her responses, the way her breath quickens, the subtle arch of her back, the sound she makes when you've found just the right spot. These are your guideposts, leading you closer to understanding her unique language of desire. Savor the journey, for it's as much about the process as it is about the outcome. When you approach this act with genuine intention and care, you're not just fulfilling a physical need. You're creating memories, forging an emotional bond, and leaving an indelible mark on her heart. The art of giving is about more than technique. It's about connection, vulnerability, and the joy of shared intimacy. Mastering this art means stepping beyond the physical realm and embracing the emotional and spiritual dimensions of pleasure. It's about making her feel more than satisfied. It's about making her feel loved, honored, and deeply connected to you. In these moments, you're not just a lover. You're a creator of unforgettable experiences, building a relationship that thrives on intimacy and mutual devotion. Confidence and adaptability, the foundation of intimacy. True confidence isn't about pretending to have all the answers or imitating techniques you've picked up elsewhere. It's about being fully present, deeply attuned, and trusting in your ability to craft a meaningful and unforgettable experience. Women are incredibly intuitive. They can sense hesitation or insecurity, and second-guessing yourself can disrupt the flow of the moment. Confidence doesn't mean perfection. It means embracing the experience with ease, warmth, and genuine intent. Relax. Breathe. Enjoy every moment of the connection, and let your assurance radiate naturally. When you're comfortable in your role, you create an atmosphere where she feels at ease, safe, and free to fully immerse herself. Adaptability is just as vital. No two women are the same, and even the same woman's needs can shift from moment to moment. What ignited sparks yesterday might need a gentler touch today. Pay attention to her responses, her breath, her movements, her sounds. These are her ways of guiding you, of showing you what feels good and what she craves. Flexibility in your approach signals that you're not just going through the motions, but that you're engaged, responsive, and deeply invested in her pleasure. The willingness to explore, adjust, and try new things speaks volumes about your dedication to her, making her feel seen and valued on every level. The importance of environment, creating a sanctuary of intimacy. Sometimes, it's the smallest details that create the most profound impact. The environment you set for intimacy is more than a backdrop. It's a stage for connection and vulnerability. While you don't need a grand or elaborate setup, thoughtful attention to the atmosphere can transform the experience. Dim the lights to create a soft, inviting glow. Use candles or warm lighting to add a touch of romance. Ensure the space is comfortable. Soft pillows, clean sheets, or even a cozy blanket can make her feel cared for. Most importantly, remove distractions. Silence your phone, close the door, and ensure that the moment is about the two of you and nothing else. These seemingly minor efforts carry an unspoken message. I see you. I value you. I prioritize you. It's not about extravagant gestures or grand displays, but about intentionality and thoughtfulness. The way you prepare the environment reflects how much you cherish her and the time you're sharing. It turns what could be an ordinary encounter into something extraordinary, where every detail speaks of care and devotion. Intimacy isn't just about the physical. It's about creating a shared experience that resonates emotionally and mentally. By setting the tone with confidence, adaptability, and a thoughtful environment, you show her that this isn't just about the act itself. It's about connection, love, and making her feel truly special. These moments, crafted with care and intention, become more than fleeting pleasures. They become treasured memories of intimacy, trust, and devotion. Exploration and patience, the art of discovery. Intimacy is not a race to the finish line, but a masterpiece in the making. one that demands exploration, patience, and creativity. The journey of giving and receiving pleasure is an evolving process, a dance of discovery where flexibility and openness to learning are key. Every moment with her is an opportunity to delve deeper into her world, understanding her body's unique responses, her mind's unspoken desires, and the emotions that bind you closer. It's not just about satisfying her in the moment, but about building a foundation of trust, care, and connection that resonates well beyond the physical. To truly embrace the art of intimacy, you must be willing to look beyond the surface and explore her with curiosity and reverence. Don't confine yourself to the obvious. While certain areas, like her lips, neck, or hips, may be renowned for their sensitivity, there are countless hidden treasures waiting to be uncovered. The soft skin of her inner thighs, the delicate nape of her neck, the curve of her ears. These zones are rich with nerve endings and can spark just as much pleasure when approached with care and curiosity. The beauty of exploration lies in your willingness to learn her unique map of desire, discovering the places that make her gasp, sigh, or melt under your touch. Every woman's body is a world of its own, and your role is to explore it with tenderness and enthusiasm. Use your lips, tongue, and hands like an artist's tools, painting sensations across her skin with precision and passion. Experimentation is key. Let every caress and kiss be a question, asking her how she wants to feel in that moment. Vary your techniques, light, feathery touches that tease her senses, firmer strokes that convey strength and control, and playful nibbles that awaken her primal instincts. These acts, when done with intention, keep the experience exciting, unpredictable, and deeply engaging. Patience is the anchor of this process. Rushing through intimacy is like skimming a beautiful novel. You miss the nuances, the subtleties, the essence of the story. Slow down. Let her feel the weight of your presence in every action. The moments between the bold gestures, the pauses, the lingering touches, the silent exchanges of breath, are often where the deepest connections are forged. With each passing second, you're not just discovering her body, you're discovering her, her fears, her desires, her vulnerabilities, and her joys. The art of exploration requires that you listen, not just with your ears but with your whole being. Her body will guide you if you're willing to pay attention. Notice the way her breath changes, how her muscles tense or relax, the sound she makes when something feels just right. These are her unspoken cues, her way of telling you what she loves and where she wants you to linger. By tuning into these subtle signals, you show her that you're fully present, fully invested in her pleasure, and deeply attuned to her needs. But exploration isn't only about the physical. It's also about creating a space where she feels safe and cherished. When you approach her with patience and curiosity, you give her permission to let go, to be vulnerable, and to trust you completely. This trust transforms the act of intimacy into something sacred, a shared journey that deepens your emotional connection and strengthens the bond between you. Each touch becomes a declaration of your devotion, each kiss a promise to honor her, not just as a lover but as a person. In the end, the journey of exploration and patience is about more than discovering what brings her physical pleasure. It's about creating a lasting impression, a memory of tenderness, passion, and love that she will carry with her long after the moment has passed. This is the art of true intimacy, a blend of discovery, presence, and connection that turns ordinary encounters into extraordinary experiences. With every gesture, every moment of care, you're not just pleasing her. You're showing her that she is valued, adored, and truly understood. And that, above all, is the most profound gift you can give. The evolution of intimacy, a lifelong journey of discovery. Intimacy is not a destination, but an ever-evolving journey. Over time, as your connection deepens, you'll uncover new ways to bring her joy, comfort, and profound satisfaction. This evolution is fueled by curiosity, patience, and a commitment to continual discovery. No two moments will ever be the same, and each shared experience builds upon the last, weaving a rich tapestry of trust, passion, and love. The more you invest in this journey, the more unique and profound your bond will become. The key lies in paying attention to the nuances. True intimacy isn't defined by physical acts alone. It's an intricate blend of care, trust, and emotional security. The way you touch her with tenderness, the way your gaze lingers with admiration, and the way you create an environment where she feels emotionally safe all contribute to the greater whole. Each small moment becomes a building block in the larger story of your connection, a story that deepens with each chapter you write together. Listening to her needs, understanding the unspoken. At the heart of true intimacy lies the ability to listen, not just with your ears, but with your entire being. Women often communicate their needs through subtle, unspoken cues. The rhythm of her breathing, the way her body moves closer to yours or retreats, the soft sound she makes. These are all invitations to tune in and respond with sensitivity. Her body tells a story, and it's your role to read it with care and understanding. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. If she does express her desires verbally, cherish that openness. Listening isn't merely about following instructions. It's an act of love and respect. By valuing her preferences, you show her that her feelings matter, that her happiness is your priority. This attentiveness creates a space where she feels valued and understood, allowing her to fully relax and embrace the connection you share. Practicing presence, the power of now. Presence is the cornerstone of extraordinary intimacy. When you allow your mind to wander, to worries, insecurities, or distractions, it creates a rift in the connection. She will sense the distance, and it can subtly erode the moment. Being present means immersing yourself fully in her, in the sensations, and in the shared experience. It's about making her feel as though, in that moment, she is the center of your universe. Let go of external concerns and focus entirely on her. Pay attention to every detail, the way her skin feels beneath your fingertips, the way her eyes light up when she smiles, the way her body reacts to your touch. This level of focus not only enhances the physical experience, but also elevates the emotional bond. Presence turns the ordinary into the extraordinary, creating moments that neither of you will forget. Encouraging vulnerability, building a safe haven. Intimacy reaches its greatest heights when it is rooted in vulnerability. For many women, opening up emotionally and physically can feel daunting. Your role is to create a sanctuary where she feels safe to let down her guard, a space where she knows she can be her truest self without fear of judgment or rejection. This goes beyond physical actions. It's about emotional support and unconditional acceptance. Let her know that her vulnerability is not just welcome but cherished. Compliment her freely, not only on her beauty but on the unique qualities that make her who she is. Express gratitude for her trust in you, and show her through your words and actions that she is valued beyond measure. When she feels secure in your presence, she will open herself to you in ways that deepen the connection immeasurably. Vulnerability is a gift, and when you honor it with kindness, appreciation, and love, it creates a bond that is both profound and enduring. The endless dance of intimacy. Intimacy is a dance that continues to evolve, growing more intricate and meaningful as your relationship matures. Each touch, each kiss, each whispered word is a step in that dance, a chance to explore new depths and discover new facets of your connection. When approached with curiosity, presence, and a genuine desire to nurture her mind, body, and soul, intimacy becomes not just an act but an expression of your deepest feelings. Take your time. Embrace the journey. Celebrate the beauty of each shared moment, and allow intimacy to transform your relationship into something extraordinary. With each step, you're not only creating pleasure, you're building a legacy of love, trust, and connection that will endure through all the seasons of life. Continuous improvement, the journey of mastering intimacy. The art of giving is not a skill to be perfected in a single night. It's a lifelong journey of growth, discovery, and connection. Each shared moment is a new opportunity to learn about her desires, refine your techniques, and deepen the bond you share. Intimacy is a living, breathing aspect of your relationship, one that requires nurturing and constant evolution. The more effort and thought you invest in this process, the richer and more fulfilling your connection will become, both physically and emotionally. True mastery comes from humility and openness. Be receptive to feedback, whether it's verbal or communicated through her body language and responses. This isn't about criticism, but about understanding her unique preferences and adapting to meet her evolving needs. A willingness to learn and grow demonstrates not only your dedication to her pleasure, but also your respect for the relationship itself. Each step you take together strengthens the trust and intimacy between you, creating a foundation for moments of unparalleled connection. Variety is the lifeblood of passion. Avoid falling into a routine by relying on the same techniques every time. While familiarity has its comforts, predictability can dull the spark that keeps intimacy exciting. Approach each encounter with curiosity and a sense of adventure. Experiment with new techniques, explore her body in ways you haven't before, and allow your creativity to guide you. Whether it's a gentle change in rhythm, a new location, or a fresh approach to her pleasure zones, surprises can reignite desire and keep your intimate life dynamic. Remember that this isn't just about the physical. Variety extends to the emotional and sensory experiences you share. Create new atmospheres, introduce thoughtful touches like music or scents, and find ways to make each moment feel unique and special. When she feels your effort and thoughtfulness, it communicates how much you value and prioritize her, which enhances the connection on every level. Continuous improvement in intimacy is about embracing the journey, not striving for perfection. It's about showing her that your love and desire for her are ever evolving, growing stronger with each passing day. By staying attentive, adaptable, and enthusiastic, you ensure that your relationship remains vibrant and deeply connected. Together, you create a love story that is as dynamic as it is enduring, built on a foundation of trust, passion, and a shared commitment to making each other feel cherished. Now that we've explored the depth and beauty of creating extraordinary intimacy, it's time to reflect. What have you learned so far? Which one of these insights resonates with you the most? Take a moment to share one thing you've learned today and plan to bring into practice in your life. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please let us know by leaving a comment. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay connected and discover more ways to enhance your relationships, deepen your connections, and create unforgettable moments of love and intimacy. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.